An essential member of Unity in the Sun, founding crew, is Fat Controller, the man who goes in complete brightness these days by the sun, right?
Well, with the sunshine, we are in complete sunshine. Suntan Lotion, Factor 50 remix.
Well, wicked. Amazing weather, amazing spot, right?
It's hard to believe that Kavos can be like this. People think of Kavos as totally the other extreme of it being lager louts abroad, young kids throwing up everywhere, to bring a load of middle-aged people to come out and show the youngsters how to really party is probably the biggest bonus of this entire event, without a shadow of a doubt.
Well spotted. So, in general, how you see Kavos and Unity in the Sun, let's say a new movement of festival, what are your thoughts about it?
Well, we will be launching next year before we even finish this year. We'll be working on that all over the weekend. Obviously, being our first year, we've done a lot of homework. We've been over here a few times, checked hotels out and everything. Obviously, there's always going to be little bits that you need to improve. We know how we can improve next year. Everyone, even from the first afternoon, was saying we just can't wait for next year already. So we just know that this whole thing will grow here, and Unity and Kavos will become synonymous together, and will grow and grow.
Do you think Kavos is the ideal place for this type of festival?
I will.
And why you chose Kavos?
We chose Kavos because we wanted something that could offer, because we wanted to be able, yes, we want to have parties, but we want to have some venues were like back in the old days of dark clubs. We wanted to be able to have a pool beach party, somewhere where we could have a sunrise party. And believe it or not, there's not many locations within Europe that can offer all these things together. Kavos surprisingly ticks a lot of boxes.
I know that you've been visiting lots of places all over the Europe, and you have a good opinion about it, you know, and the whole scene worldwide. I have to say that it's a big honor and pleasure for us in Greece, this type of festival. You know, we do love old school, and this is a kind of big gift, what's happening in these 7 days. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah, that's something that's caught us unaware, really, because we just treated it that we are a holiday of Brits. Well, I say Brits, we've got people from Holland, people from Spain, people from Belgium that have actually come on the holiday as well. But we did look at it that we was just a load of British people coming on holiday. But straight away, we did notice that we was getting people from Greece booking, people from the island going, oh my God, I can't wait, this is unbelievable. So to have Greek nationals really excited about it as well is sort of like an icing on the cake. It's great.
Nice one. Good to hear that. So, want some words for your remix release on Kniteforce Records, KF68, alongside Just in Time, Cyan and Cruelty DJ Jeff. You have done a wicked remix on Code Red by Two Cruising, right?
I have, yeah. That's quite a bit of a story behind that one, because when Lunacy first approached me to do a remix for Kniteforce, I was led to believe I could pick whatever track I wanted, so I narrowed it down to a field of about 3 tracks, and then all of a sudden I got thrown out, yes, I want you to do Code Red. And I was actually sort of a bit disappointed, really, because back in the day, although it was a track that worked well in a club or any event, it was one of those tracks that was very simplistic, not much to it. And I thought, well, what can you do with something that's not got that much to it? But when I sat down, I thought, no, this is even better for me, because I can now add more influences to it and maybe create a bit more with that track. So I just literally sat down with a pen and paper and just wrote down 94, because it said to me, imagine you're in 94, imagine it's already been out, 6 months later they've given it to me then, and do what I would have done back then. So hence that's why I've influenced it with straight break beats, some choppy break beats, also a nice breakdown, and a lift piano, added in a few nice little changes of quirky vocals, like at the start with the Toy Story samples, because at the end of the day, you know, you can't take everything serious. You know, you've got to have a bit of fun. And is our music not all about us enjoying ourselves and having fun? So let's have it in our music as well. There you go.
Nice one. And this is what Lunacy has appreciated in your work. I think that you kept that style that we all love. You know, that '94 breakbeat hardcore. The thing that Lunacy wants to make, let's say, revival on Kniteforce Records.
Yes, I think the thing is with Kniteforce, because it had such a vast area, it did go through all the phases. So I do think to keep it true to its history, that if you are going to do something, you need to put it not necessarily in its pigeonhole, but in its correct time through the Kniteforce era. You know, I don't like taking something that say 91 and then turn it into a 96 style. That's, I think it was okay doing it then, but now we're 20 years down the line, I don't think it's true to it what it was. Go back, revisit it, and just do what you would have done with it then to make it that more exceptional. We don't need to put all these newfangled production things on it. Let's get back to basics and do what we was doing then. So it seems to work. I've had loads of good feedback from it. I was worried some people might think, well, you've taken a seriously well-known classical track, then you've not done it justice. But then everyone worries about that no matter what you do. But Lunacy said to me he absolutely loves it, so good.
And I think it's good for the scene, you know, when Lunacy, a legend in the scene, approaches guys like you or Billy Daniel Bunter or Just in Time or other old school legends, you know, it's very good. And I think 2017, this year, it's a hardcore strike, I can describe it, you know, something new to happen, you know, a new decade of revolution. I don't know how you see it in the whole, actually you're a UK based producer and DJ, so you can give house the scene in UK, which is the capital of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I wouldn't actually call it a scene nowadays. I would call it just everyone reminiscing, people revisiting what they loved, but you can only hear an old record all the way through so many times. You know it note for note. So the idea of doing some new stuff with as a remix adds new vigor to a track. Whether we will gain momentum and the scene will get big, youngsters come into it, who knows, who cares? It's all about us enjoy it, reliving our youth. You know, we Club 18 to 30s, no, it's all about Club 40 to 50s. You know, let's revisit our youth, thoroughly enjoy ourselves and put the fun back into our music. That's it, really.
Exactly, wicked. Thank you a lot, Jay, the Fat Controller, Unit in the Sun, Kavos, and we are almost on the first half only, right? 3-4 days left.
Yes, we're not at the halfway point yet. I mean, we started Sunday afternoon, we're now Tuesday afternoon, but
we are in the early stages.
Yes, tomorrow, as soon as that boat party leaves that jetty tomorrow over there, this thing will absolutely explode tomorrow. The boat is absolutely to capacity. There's artists that wanted to come on the boat that we can't even fit on. So by the time we go to Rave in the Cave, it's going to be one. You know, from then on, it's just that's it. Everyone's just going to live every moment. It's going to be fantastic. And then as I say, with next year, everyone that's here are just sort of like all their friends that haven't come are sort of like, oh my god, it's already the biggest old school holiday that's ever happened. So next year we envisage it to be at least twice the size, and maybe we will even incorporate a happy hardcore side of it. We might use I Love Happy Hardcore, you know, maybe use some breakbeat, and maybe just engross a few more things, which, you know, a lot of people are doing now. Back in the day, once genres become really pigeonholed, people either liked a genre or disliked another genre. Now people are just, you know, they'll sit and relax. They've listened to a nice bit of reggae today, a bit of soulful house. Today we'll have a bit of classic piano house, and tonight they're on for All Mad Jungle, and they love it. And that is the fantastic thing about our scene now. So there we go.
Wicked. Pleasure a lot, thank you a lot, and we keep on moving in Unit in the Sun, by the sun and by the sea. Kavos, Corfu 2017. Okay, and his last message to the crew?
Last message to the crew is, if you're not here, you may never know what you've missed. But if you do see posts from anyone that is here, just take a moment to take it in, because people are just saying they've experienced something that they've never seen in their life. And so if, you know, I'm not pushing you to say come join us next year. What I'm saying is have a look how other people enjoy themselves. If you feel that is a part of you, come and join us next year, and we will give you a week of your lifetime. There you go.
Truly pointed that. All right.
Warning. Automatic system override. Code red alert is active.
Code red alert. Personnel on lower deck, please stand down. Code red alert, aborted.